Well, Republicans must be smelling blood in the syringe or something, because now they're pushing to delay the entire health care law, that the president can't willy-nilly just push the employer component that demands they provide insurance for their workers, that it's got to be extended to individuals, that they've got to provide insurance for themselves. Just push that back a year or two. Senator Roger Wicker joins us right now. Senator, is that a strategy to just really kill this thing?
Well, it's exactly what we need to do. But the bill was supposed to go forward in one piece, and now we see bit by bit by bit parts of Obamacare are crumbling. What the administration did last is on the 5th of July, on a Friday when most people weren't watching, he makes an announcement through some blog saying we're not going to abide by a major portion of his signature legislation.
But a lot of you guys are recommending that, because I said, a lot of your constituents were saying it was unfeasible for them to do it, so he did what you wanted.
The president, if he wants to change the law of the land, needs to come to Congress and say, I'm not able to do this by the end of the year. Would you work with us to change the statute? Now, in a democratic republic, that's the way things are supposed to work.
Where do you think this is?
We would like to see that go hand in hand,
Senator,
with a postponement of the whole thing. There's no question about it. For him to say the individual mandate goes through when we don't have the exchanges ready, when the individuals are going to either be taxed or fend for themselves, that puts the revenue in the stream without another major portion of the law being enacted, and it's wrong, and it's contrary to the way we're supposed to do business in a country that abides by the rule of law.
All right, so in the House, it doesn't look like this thing has much of a chance right now as far as making the same push. Maybe it does, but is this law an automatic pilot? I mean, because you always hear these daunting numbers. It's very, very tough to change a law already in place, however unpopular, however enormous. What do you say?
Well, that's what we knew all along. Yes, the president was reelected, and there's a majority of Democrats in the Senate. Yes, it's tough. The House, I think, is voting on doing away with the individual mandate, even as we speak, if you'll flip over. But basically, my best hope, Neil, is that we can defund the IRS enforcement of this. That's the one part of this law that has to come back before the appropriations committees each year for additional money, and to me it's our best hope of really stopping this law that is not having the intended effect. It's the absolute opposite of affordable care.
Senator, thank you very, very much. Now to a guest, fair and balanced.